In the past, a shaman often came to villages to make offerings to the people. Once, when he came to a mountainside village, he saw families making mochi, rice grinding. Thinking that he would be invited to worship, he went through the houses to check the situation. Finally, he found the only house in the village that did not make mochi. He decided to enter this house. This house is big, spacious, and seems rich, yet it is deserted and quiet, with no people coming in or out like other houses. See fairy tale. Feeling strange, the shaman listened attentively. It seemed like there was crying in the house. Entering the house, the shaman saw people standing around a beautiful girl, and perhaps crying for her. The shaman spoke up. "May I ask, why are you crying?" A man, apparently the homeowner, wiped away his tears and replied, "In 7 days we have to perform a sacrifice to the god at the ancient temple on that mountain. For a long time, no one here knew what that god was, but after every harvest, a young girl had to be sacrificed to the god. Otherwise, a storm would arise, sweeping away everything the villagers had just harvested. Can plan. So we have to make sacrifices. This year, it and number 39, my family and number 39's turn. We had to sacrifice our only daughter. Oh! So painful. We are crying for our sad fate." After listening, the shaman immediately said, "I wonder if there is any other place in the world that has this type of sacrifice? Well, stop crying. I will replace the girl as a sacrifice. Just leave her at home." The shaman climbed the mountain where the ancient temple was located. He saw that the temple was in ruins. Next to the temple there is a large tree. In the middle of the trunk there is a large hole that people can fit through. He crawled into that tree hole. At midnight, a group of humanoid demons appeared. They reached the temple door and stopped. A demon, apparently the leader, asks, "Is Sipay Taro here?" One of them answered, "Sipay Taro 1 and number 39. Come tonight." Just then the temple door opened. All the demons entered the temple. Listening, the shaman saw the demons singing, "Dawn and number 39. Say anything, please Dawn and number 39. Say anything Dawn and number 39. Say this to Sipay Taro o Nagahama in Otni province Dawn and number 39. Say this to Sipay Taro Su 10, Su 10, Suit 1010, Bim Ham, Him Ham." The demons sang that song over and over again. The shaman thought, "These demons are not terrible, and it seems that they will be conquered by a man named Sipay Taro." That same night, the shaman returned to the house where his daughter was in turn sacrificed. He spoke through the story to reassure everyone. Then he went to Nagahama City in Ami Province to find Sipay Taro. When he arrived, he asked everyone he met if he knew anyone named Sipay Taro. But no one knows the person with that name. Disappointed and tired, the shaman sat down to rest on a stone on the side of the road. Suddenly a Dalmatian dog as big as a calf walked up to him. He suddenly thought, and quote, "This dog can defeat demons." And quote. Just then the dog and number 39's owner came and called to it, and quote, "Sipay Taro," and quote. That further confirmed that the shaman and number 39's thoughts were correct. He asked the other person to lend him the dog for a few days to save a girl. With approval, the shaman quickly brought the dog back to the village. Back in the village, the day had come to bring the girl to sacrifice to the god, but no one had seen the priest yet. The girl and number 39's family could do nothing but prepare to take her to the altar. A coffin was bought, and the girl was dressed in a white kimono costume for the dead. Everyone in the girl and number 39's family cried bitterly. Their hearts were broken. Some people in the village, feeling sorry for the girl, also cried. Some people said we shouldn't and #39 hesitate. We needed to bring the girl to sacrifice, otherwise a terrible storm would come immediately. The girl and number 39's parents begged everyone to wait a little longer. Everyone continues to wait. But the shaman still did not return. Finally, unable to wait any longer, they had to put the girl in the coffin. When the girl was about to be carried up the mountain, the shaman returned with Sipay Taro. He looked haggard, panting, because he had to run fast to keep up. Everyone stopped crying, quickly opened the coffin lid, took the girl out, and then placed the shaman and the dog in the coffin. The shaman urged, "Take it away, quickly." Some people in the village were worried, because if they did that, the gods would punish them. But then the coffin was still carried. Everyone placed the coffin in front of the temple door, then hurried down the mountain immediately. At midnight, the demons gathered again in the temple. They danced around the coffin, singing, "Dawn and number 39. Say anything, please Dawn and number 39. Say anything Dawn and number 39. Say this to Sipay Taro o Nagahama in Omi Province Dawn and number 39. Say this to Sipay Taro Su 10. Suit 10. Shoot 10. Him ham. Him ham. The demons sang for a while and then opened the coffin lid. Sipay Taro jumped out to fight the humanoid demons with great enthusiasm. The shaman also jumped out and helped Sipay Taro fight the demons. The next morning, the people in the village thought that the priest must have been eaten by a god, so they went up the mountain to see what happened. When they arrived at the temple, they found dead bodies scattered everywhere. A huge baboon with hair as sharp as a needle lay dead and grimacing, its neck torn open by Sipay Taro and number 39's bite. From then on, the villagers never had to sacrifice to the god again. They live peacefully and happily. Let and number 39's read more good Japanese fairy tales, guys. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.